that's already given you.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy hump day, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream. You guys know the drill. And for the record, I have no freaking idea where the crowns came from, if I'm being totally honest. They're just here today. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it, though. I'm kind of digging them for some reason. I didn't do this on purpose. They're here. I don't know if this is an update or what's going on, but I kind of like them. So good morning, guys. What's up? Let me see what we got in here. What's up, Dave? Daybot, Billy, Drop Shop, Trader Stoop, Radiation and Hazard, NQ Tob, Nika, good morning. What's up, Callie? Oh, geez. What's up, Al? Dahili, good morning. Avneet, good morning. What's going on, guys? Good morning, Maida. Good morning, Juan. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Kelly. How are you? No crown for you, Tyler. Sorry. What's up? What's up, Soné? Good morning. Rianne, Sal, Amar. Oh man. Good morning, guys. Yeah, don't spam the chat. If you're new here, don't spam the chat. You'll get put in the VIP room pretty quick. I don't want to put anybody in timeout. I believe in spanking over here, so please don't make me do it. So good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's dive into the charts. First and foremost, guys, obviously it is the day before NFP today. So generally the rule of thumb for NFP protocol is being a little bit more cautious the day before NFP. Obviously it's a little bit different of a NFP week this week because we have the bank holiday with the 4th of July falling on what would be NFP Friday. So we'll see what kind of price action we do get today. Looking at the poll in the chat here, we are, surprise, 57% bullish. Go figure. Nothing new here, boys and girls. There's one thing that you can be confident in at this point. It's that death, taxes, in my chat is going to be bullish at this point. That's what it's looking like. But looking at the hourly structure here, we have an SMT that has formed at the previous day low. So previous day low taken here on the NASDAQ, and obviously still intact here on S&P. So S&P is interesting because we're, depending on, I guess, which chart you're looking at, you're probably looking at this as either a liquidity sweep to go higher. Some of you may be looking at this as just building up a shelf of low resistance liquidity on the S&P for a bigger sell-off. NQ, obviously the weaker of these two assets, and was yesterday as well. But I like the idea of respecting these lows being taken and trading up higher if that's what we continue to do. Market just opened up here a minute ago, so we'll see what we get here. The one thing that did happen overnight is that London did manipulate the PM session highs, the Asia session highs. So we'll see if we want to trade back towards the London high or if London ends up kind of printing that high of day. We see we got an SMT that formed as well here with ES with London high. So we'll see. London perhaps could have printed the manipulation for the day, and we'll see more of like a New York session continuation lower. But I'll wait for that displacement to take place. As of right now, got to just respect what the chart is showing, and the chart is showing that most recently we've taken out the previous day low on the NASDAQ, and we are getting this pretty quick displacement back higher. So I would probably lean more bullish for the moment. I will mark out this London high though. So just trying to cover all the bases here, boys and girls. London high. Yeah, previous day lower here. Take him. Market opened up. Yeah, we're going straight up here at the moment. Straight up here at the moment, boys and girls. London high is 778. 778 here on the NASDAQ. But what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Also, I got a new mic, so if it sounds too loud or too quiet, let me know. It looks good on my end. But you guys let me know on your end if it looks or if it sounds good or bad at all. But ran some tests. It should be all right. What's up, Juan? What's up, Shahir? Good morning, Mad Buyer. Bro, why is you bullish? at this point, I'm just bullish because the chat's bullish. You guys convinced me. I'm fucking convinced. If the chat's gonna be nonstop bullish every day, I'm just gonna hop on the ship with you guys. We're going down together. We're either gonna rise to the top or we're gonna fall together, boys and girls. But at least we won't have to do it alone. We won't have to do it alone, chat. I stand with you. Oh, sounds crispy. Can't lie. Good. Good. And we do not have any. Hang on. Yeah, no, we don't have any 10 a.m. news. I almost got thrown for a loop here looking at the Thursday economic calendar. No 10 a.m. news to worry about at all today. Let me check the 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour candle closes here in 25 minutes. I could actually see how you could make the case for lower as well using the 4-hour. If this 4-hour candle, I would say closes really below this low, and then this will form a 4-hour order block here. So we'll monitor that and see how this ends up closing here in the next 24 minutes. But yeah, you can make a little bit of a case for both directions right now. Keep in mind as well, we still have a lot of, we did get this sell-off yesterday, by the way, boys and girls. We were eyeing up the Friday low a little bit on stream. We caught the shorts yesterday. We did end up making it to that final target of the 2 standard deviations. And if you held to the Friday low, shit, you ended up getting a really nice short there and almost bottom ticked the sell-off yesterday. But there's absolutely more room to the downside if price wants to give it. If you go up to the daily as well, we are in a daily fair value gap currently, this higher up daily fair value gap. Obviously, if you were to mark out this leg, we are still in a relative premium of this daily range. If you want to look at price that way. So just giving you all the things to consider, boys and girls. But anyway, all right. Someone admit it. Who's already in pre-market longs? There's always one. Usually it's Nika. So let me know if Nika, you got in here at 8:30 or used the 8:30. This actually ended up being a nice order block that you could have used here at the 8:30 open. And price is moving. Price is moving. What's up, Haroon? Not today? Aw. Why? Why not today? I think if we want low resistance run on liquidity, daily needs to manipulate higher than dump. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, we got the London high marked out here. As of the moment, it looks like we could be drawing towards that London high. We are obviously early. We're only 8 minutes into the open at the moment. We're all in this together. Yeah, radiation. I don't know why you don't get a crown, man. I'm sorry. I don't control the crown bestowing, unfortunately. I wish I did. Believe me. Yesterday fucked up and got tilted. Uh-oh. Why'd you get tilted, man? Nika's bearish. Yeah, I could become bearish. Probably with not as much convincing as you might think, but as of right now, this absolutely looks like, you know, previous day low sweep, and we're just ripping here at the open. So doing a little rip. We actually, in the next minute, we're probably going to form this bullish breaker here on the 5-minute as well. I don't really see like a clear entry, if I'm being honest, though. I mean, it could try the 5-minute breaker. I mean, just frame this up. What would this look like? I thought I had a template saved. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably want my stop down here. I guess you could do it and get a 2R. I guess I've seen worse trades. But I don't know, I don't love it. We do have a 5-minute gap that was left on here on the 9:30 opening candle. If we want to potentially pull back for that. Let's see, it's 9:40 right now, 10 minutes into the open, 10 minutes till macro. I don't know. If we let's I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait until we get closer to the end of the hour, I think. Feel free, I mean, if you want to take it, go for it, I guess, but I'm gonna something about it, I don't know what it is. My spidey senses are tingling a little bit. I just not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Not quite yet. So if you want to take it, go for it, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. Let's see where we're at. I mean, when the macro begins, I guess. Closer to the top of the hour. I don't know. It could take out London. LMAO. I don't know. It could take out London highs. Yeah, it could. I'll tell you this, boys and girls. If it doesn't go up, it's gonna go down. You can fucking take that to the bank. If it doesn't go up, it's gonna go down. Jacob says not trading until next week. Oh, really? MFF starter or starter plus, Tyler? I would say starter. Personally, Drons. But that's just me. I have not looked at the dollar, no. I stopped looking at the dollar and Dow Jones basically at the same time. Because I ended up just looking at both of them, and then I would overanalyze and talk myself out of good trades, and I would like convince myself to take trades that weren't good, and it just was, I was just looking at too much shit. So now I just look at NQ and ES together, and that's it. Chat is always bullish. The chat was even more bullish yesterday, and we sold off like crazy, so. Take that for what you will, I guess. Do I have other screens to watch? Yeah, I have 3 monitors, but yeah, I'm really only looking at charts on 2. I have 1 monitor just dedicated to OBS in the chat, but Tyler, I'm about to fail my eval. Am I cooked? No. It's just an eval. Nah, you're not cooked. Nah. Is this the... Hang on. I'll go to market. Oops. But yeah, was anybody, just curious, was anybody firing away longs off the 5-minute breaker? I'm opting not to take it at the moment. Just basically buying a little bit of time here. But if you are in this, I guess, good luck. This was the kind of the tape read I framed up here off the 5-minute breaker. Stop going below here. But yeah, not in this at the moment. We'll see what we get here. We got a new 15-minute candle coming in less than a minute. Looks like we'll get a pretty decent close on the 15 as well. So this will create a bullish order block here on the 15 also. So it's not looking bad. Yeah, ES is not doing shit right now. Bro, we had this yesterday too, where NQ was moving and ES was just chilling. I also wasn't a big fan of the size of this. I mean, it's 50-point stop roughly. We're moving though. Tell me why. Oh. 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 Well, that's working out pretty decent, ain't it? Thanks, XD. Taken in says, overall, clearly we're bearish. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you see this reaction and just say that so boldly. We get one sell-off day, and all of a sudden the bears have really come out, haven't they? Have you guys learned nothing in these Trump markets yet? It's a fucking buy the dip market, boys. Has this market not taught you anything yet? Yeah, we went over the daily. I agree with you that we're in a premium on the daily. But you know, it's funny. I agree we're in a premium, but we're also all-time highs. Probably the number one comment that I've gotten on any of the shorts that I've taken recently where I've lost is like, we're at all-time high markets, bro. LOL. You need to study more. LOL. Fucking retards, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. You know what I mean? How do I control your FOMO? I mean, sometimes I don't control it, if I'm being totally honest. But I mean, dude, I've been burned so many times doing it that I just know I'll get fucked if I do it too much. At least now when I do it with like a reasonable size. If anything, usually I size down. But you guys know what I'm saying. Like every once in a while, you just get that stubbornness that kicks in and you're just like, you know what? Fuck you, market. I'm going to take this trade. I don't give a fuck. And then, you know, usually you regret it, but we've all been there, right? Well, I'm not in this trade, so I don't have like a take profit. I was kind of just tape reading this long, wanting to just kind of buy some time. But TP here for high for buy side is London high for me, if you're asking me. So if I had taken this, that's where I'd be holding till. And honestly, would be considering break even already because you're already up over 1R. So, you know, I guess that's your call though. I'm not in this. Not in this, man. But looking good for you guys that are. Looking good for you guys that are. And the cool part is you guys literally were in like almost no drawdown. Would you have 3 points of drawdown? Macro beginning here in like a minute. Just like in video games? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, ES hasn't really moved much. I mean, the structure looks pretty damn good here on NQ, to be honest. Macro's beginning here. Might just wait for this. Might just wait for this hourly to close and then get retracement back down to this 15-minute gap. Play a hourly and 4-hour PO3 for higher. Here's your hourly stick currently. Maybe get like an hourly immediate rebalance here and continuation up. I'm just thinking out loud, but I would thank you, but I can't say your name. No trade day if ES doesn't sweep the lows. Why? Or are you just saying? Well, you asked that as a question, so no. We swept the lows on NQ, so there's an SMT divergence. So I wouldn't say that, but I don't know if you were stating it like that was one of your personal rules or something. I've been trading Tapan since, I guess, technically 2019, 2020. Can't buy and have a clear conscience. That's fair. At least you stick to your guns taken in. Tyler, are those Asia London markups on chart pro features? What cool shady are they on pro features? No. What do you mean? I just mark these out manually. I use this little indicator that just kind of marks them out for me automatically, but you don't need pro features to mark them out. If that's what your question was. Took a buy in the SP 500. What do you think of the Nasdaq? Bottom was far away. Loss. Big fun. What do you think about the Nasdaq? The bottom was far away and the loss was big. It is a funded account in decline. What's your question? What do I think about the Nasdaq? Looks like it's going up at the moment. I guess for Bitcoin high this cycle, that's a great question. That is a great question, ain't it? Where did I have marked out? See, I had these, I think I drew this on like a 3-month chart or something. Gosh. I don't know. Optimistically, like 180K plus. I've seen a lot of people calling for like 120-ish. But like too many people have been calling for 120 for that to be. All those people ain't gonna be right. Right? Well, we're still pushing higher here. New hour in 5 minutes. Looking like this might be wait for the new hour for me type of a trade here. Did you end your top set partnership? I guess so, technically. They kind of like strung us along, and I don't want to say they lied to us, but kind of. They kind of did. Well, they also lied to the whole community when they said, "Don't worry, guys, Trade Evate's coming back. Don't panic. Don't nobody freak out. It's coming back." Little did anybody know it was already determined and decided that was not coming back ever. Not only that, but they were getting rid of every other platform too, other than Project X. So I don't know what the fuck got into. I don't know what got into them lately, but they just fucking started. They just started capping. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as people are still getting their payouts, who gives a fuck? I guess, but I don't know what got up their ass. They just started capping it to all of us. So you know. I mean, I still have accounts with them, Leon. I'll tell you what, though. Me personally, but I don't want you guys to take this wrong way, because I'm not telling you guys to not use them, or like be worried about them or anything, because that would just be disingenuous. But I feel salty towards them for a number of reasons, as you guys could probably imagine. So I won't be using them ever again. You know, I'm probably at some point gonna full port my fundeds on them, and either get rich as fuck, or they're gonna be blown, and I'm never gonna use them again. But I'm petty like that. You guys don't need to be petty like me. I'm petty though. That's just how I am though. Let's close the poll off. By the way, the final vote is 61% bullish, which is what it was yesterday. Can you tell me the times you used for Asia session in London? I don't have the indicator of Top Step X. You don't have the indicator of Top Step X, huh? Oh yeah, no. All of the all of these like custom indicators are not on there. But yeah, it's 8 p.m. to midnight for Asia, and then this is, I believe, was this 2? Yeah, 2 to 5. New York time. Everything's New York time. Everything is New York time. New hour coming, guys, in 2 minutes. I know we're kind of procrastinating here, but you know, I didn't take this 5-minute breaker here at the 5-10 minutes into the open, so just waiting right now. I do like at this point the way we are looking to just continue to London high. I don't like it on ES as much. I mean, ES looks sus, but NQ looks good for London high, if I do say so myself. So kind of the idea here for me, as this is rounding into form, is if I look at the, let me look at the, hang on, hourly. So kind of like an hourly PO3. Obviously, we're going to be at a new 4-hour candle as well. So you could, the same logic applies there. But the new hour is going to open up, and I would kind of like to see the power of 3 play out here. New hourly candle opens, we wick down, look for bullish PD rays to form here, like on the 1 minute, and then we'll see if we can flip the next hourly candle back green and distribute towards London high. Is my idea for right now. Kind of fades the logic of like the classic 10 a.m. reversal, but I don't want to fade this right here. You know, we're going to get a 15-minute gap being left behind here as well. Honestly, might have to trade micros today, though, because this range is decent size. That's not what she said, but that's what I'm saying. But all right, let's move this over more. All right, new hourly candle opened up here. 10 a.m. Let's see how this prints. Broker for live trading. Any of the ones that you see in the trading panel, honestly, for TradingView are trustworthy in my opinion. Corky. There are a couple of discrepancies, you know, depending on what kind of trading style you have, with the commissions that different firms offer. I know, like, if you're more of a swing trader, like TradeStation might make more sense. If you're more of a kind of an intraday trader, taking like, you know, 1 to 3 trades a day, something else like AMP would probably be better. Trade Evade is an option as well. So it kind of just depends on those things. But honestly, if you want like an easy, whatever your trading style is, and if you want to make the research easy, like literally type in the way that you trade, go to like fucking ChatGPT or something. Go to ChatGPT, go to Grok, type in your style for trading and say that you're trying to figure out what brokerage is best for you, for the lowest commissions and et cetera, et cetera. Obviously regulated in the US, would be preferred, and then have them tell you which one suits your style the best. My account is, I have an account with AMP. AMP. I mean, I technically have accounts with multiple. I have an account with TradeStation. I have an account with Trade Evade, but yeah, TradeStation makes more sense based on the commission structure if you're more of a swing trader. I mean, it's marginal, but you'll save money in the long run if you were to use either Trade Evade or AMP. Business information. I mean, yeah, you have to also show proof of funds as well. So, like, I had to have a bank letter from my bank sent to me, and then I had to send that to them. Basically just verifying that, you know, I have the funds I say that I have and that they are indeed mine. So, I don't know about interactive brokers. I've never used them or looked into them really at all. Well, guys, just kind of watching this hourly candle put in a very fucking tiny wick here. And trust me, I know tiny wicks when I see them. I was born with one. No, I'm just kidding. And we're just staying strong here, holding this gap. Damn. Bro, if you took the 5-minute breaker, that's looking like the fucking move right now. If you took that, you are sitting real pretty. Man. Not really displacing up here. We're not leaving behind any gaps, really. Like, if we would have left like a... Well, I guess we left a little gap in here. I don't like that I have to zoom in to even see it. Like, I would have loved to see us gap over this high and then play that. Stop at the low. I might end up just watching this whole move come and go without me. I don't know. I'm not sure, Charlie, what the deal is with that. You hate the feeling of missing a move? No, I don't know. I mean, shit. I mean, you miss moves, you miss moves. It's not the end of the world. Just kidding. Yes, it is. I am a firm believer, though, in the notion that... by the way, this is how the 4-hour candle closed. Just to mention this, we were talking about if the 4-hour candle, previous 4-hour candle closed below this, creating the order block. I actually could be more easily convinced to look for shorts. We did on ES though, but just looking at the NQ structure here again, this to me SMT at the lows, failure to close back below here. To me, even the 4-hour closure on NQ kind of confirms higher. But you would have had to front run this a little bit, you know. That 5-minute breaker, ultimately, I guess you could say that's why I did. One of the reasons I stayed away from it was because unsure if this was actually going to hold or if we were going to see like the 15-minute at that time a wick all the way back down and then ultimately, reject this area. But yeah, that was tough. You would have needed to have some bigger balls to take that 5-minute breaker. So if you did, I guess hats off to you. USDT payment option? I don't think so. Maybe. Don't you guys just have normal cards to use? Like, what's going on? What's next? You guys are gonna ask if you can buy accounts with fee picks? After buying Apex Trade account activation, TradingView add-on. Do I log on and demo to pass the eval account? Yes. Yeah, it's simulation, Al. Some of us trying to evade the tax man. Hey, listen, I can get behind that. I'm all about evading the tax man. Damn, dude. This thing is I mean, it ain't offering much opportunity for retracement. Could play this with the expectation that the hourly low is already in. And just put my stop at that hourly low. Macro's about to be over here. I just don't see a reason to be going short yet, so I feel like this is the right move. We'll try it with 1 mini. See if we can get this to London high. I went ahead and put a limit on this 5 minute. What is this? A propulsion block? I don't even know. There's so many blocks. You got order blocks, breaker blocks, propulsion blocks, mitigation blocks. Did I miss any blocks, boys and girls? What blocks did I miss? How many blocks we got here in the ICT world? How many blocks are there? A lot of blocks, right? Quite a few blocks. More blocks than cocks, I know that. All right. All right, calm down. Flawless Trader, I'm trading 5 Trader 5 straight to funded accounts at the moment. I am also copy trading in my funded futures account as well, but $2K prop firms. I mean, dude, in order to, bro, it's you want a lot more capital if you're gonna trade personal. 2K is not, yeah, prop firm 100%. Why am I crazy, Diego? You know, I'm starting to feel crazy for not taking the first 5 minute breaker. That just might be the FOMO talking a little bit, but no balls, dude. That's what happens when you don't got no balls. No risk, no Rari. So that's what happens. But yeah, no, I just don't see a reason to be short or look for shorts right now. So I don't know why I would try to fade this move higher, try to fight it. So either I'll get picked up on this entry or London high will be taken. I'll cancel the limit, look for shorts at that point probably. That's sad though. That sucks. To me, it was especially from the hourly perspective, it was a pretty, relatively clear SMT the previous day low, and the previous hourly candle was just a dandy. We just got like little to no lower wick on this hourly. Unfortunately, like what a tiny ass manipulation on this power of 3. I mean, we did manipulate below this low, but tiny wicks, tiny wicks. So yeah, man, if you guys caught this long, I guess congrats, dude. You're doing pretty good. You're up real nice from this 5 minute breaker. Your boy here was too big of a you-know-what to take it. Yeah, you're currently up 76 points, roughly. My lord. Humana. Chat, what are the odds What are the odds out of 10? 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. What are the odds that I get picked up for this buy limit before London High? 1 if there's like 0 chance and London High gets met first. 10 if 100% I'm getting picked up before London High. All right, hang on here. What's the question, Corky? I'm not trying to ignore you in the chat, but I see Numbers Man saying something about... Oh, Numbers Man was telling you Top Step, My Fund of Futures, Tradeify. Yeah, Top Step's not a scam, but like I said, I'm petty and biased at this point, so fuck Top Step. So I would say Tradeify, My Fund of Futures, Top Step. I mean, Apex is fine too. It's just a different beast, and then you have to worry about, you know, if you ever so delicately maybe break a rule, you might worry about getting paid out. So I understand the drawbacks with that. Don't rank by affiliate cut, man. I don't think that's what I'm doing, actually. I mean, just look at the offerings. Does Tradeify offer more in terms of plans than both Top Step and My Fund of Futures? Yes. They have one-day pass evals. They have evals with no activation fee, and they have straight to funded. And they even have a fucking... Their lowest plan is like an Apex because it's got intraday trailing drawdown. Cheap, yes, activation fee, and it has the intraday trailing drawdown, but that's the cheapest barrier to entry. And their payouts are fast as fuck. Clear path to live. So it ain't like I'm just talking out of my ass just because my affiliations. Like I'm being honest. Yeah, no, Top Step did a lot of people dirty. I understand why Patrick Whelan became such a hater, honestly. So yeah, if I want to be petty, I'll be petty, damn it. But at least I'm being honest. What do you want me to do, lie to you? What do you want me to do? Come on, man. Moral of the story is, guys, do your own due diligence. And go with whatever makes the most sense to you at the end of the day. Use whatever fucking firm you want. And if you don't like any of them, just trade your own money. How about that? Man, this is crazy. Literally just about to watch this whole move come and go. Something tells me it's going to do one of those, like... It's going to do one of those pops right through the London High, too. It's just going to accelerate. Right as we near it, it's just gonna... Calling it. Those are fun. Those are fun take profits to hit when you hit them. That's my prediction. That we just see a freaking jump through the London High. I'm trying to reverse psychology. If I say that, then it'll come pick me up, right? Tyler sips alcohol? Oh, you're saying this is alcohol? No. God, wouldn't that be sick? I would agree with you numbers, man. I would agree. Yeah, the only firms that you would maybe ever be a little nervous about, just in a general sense, would probably be any of the new ones that you see pop up, right? Because they just, standing the test of time. There is absolutely something important about doing that, and doing things the right way, and not changing your rules. And I mean, I just think like what Top One Futures did was such a weird look, changing rules almost like right away. Now some of you are maybe familiar with like the ownership. So like Matt Morris was like this big network marketing, essentially master distributor of a company. I used to be in the network marketing industry, and I used to watch a lot of his trainings on like sales and network marketing, etc. And I'm now like a big hater of the network marketing profession. So maybe that's a little bit of my bias with that as well. But I do think it's funny. Like I view a lot of like network marketers now as just like grimy salesmen that are like grifting out their ass. And there's a lot of like just shady stuff that goes on in the industry that never gets talked about from stage. But I think it's funny that he ended up shifting into like being a prop firm owner, first in the Forex space, now also in the future space. So that's a component of it as well. The ownership behind it, I have my reservations about. So, but also in the early going with their rule changing and all that shit was also not good. Not good. What's up, Mind Over Matter? I'm doing good, man. How are you? I'm going golfing. I'm going golfing today after AM session is over, so I won't be trading PM today. We're gonna see how we do. Let's see. I broke 90. True story. I swear. I broke 90 this last weekend, so I'm gonna see if I can do it again. But the reason for not trading PM as well makes sense. I mean, it is still the day before NFP. So would it surprise me to see price kind of be slower and choppier in the PM than in the AM today? Potentially. Which is why it would kind of make it even more of a bummer, given like if this was like the best move offered today, and I just watched it come and go. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but it would just be like, ah, shoot, we let one get away. The one that got away. The one that got away, chat. But he will probably break 50 allegedly. I offered for Tyler Jacobs to come play with me today, and his exact response was LMAO. I said, well, fuck you then. Fuck you then, buddy. Buddy, old pal. See this thumb? How about you sit on it? Spit, sit, and spin. Bitch. I'm trying to let him witness the greatness. But no. No. Oh, Gabe's on. What's up, Gabe? Of course, Tyler. Gabe's texting me right now. He must be watching the stream. He goes. Of course, Tyler bailed on golf. Where are you golfing today? Should have let me know. All right, Gabe. I'll hit you up. Actually, listen. If you're in the area and you want to go golf, we might have just found our fourth. You know what is funny though? I love those videos on TikTok recently where it's like the guys call up the clubhouse and they're like, "Hey, just finished up on 18 here. I was wondering what the course record is." And they're like, oh, yeah, I think it's like 64 or something. You go, oh, sweet, I shot a 120. I don't know why those videos are so funny to me, but... Carlos, remind me, forgive me. Carlos, are you Brambilla in the Discord, by the way? Yeah, Gabe, we'll have to figure that out. I'm free whenever. Listen, we got good weather, and you ever want to golf after I'm done trading in the morning, you just let it. You just let a wigga know. I believe tomorrow is early close. I believe so, actually, yeah. That is a great point, Billy. Thanks for the heads up on that. Tomorrow is NFP, but it is early close, I believe. It is. Fuck. Yeah, so 1 p.m. Eastern is market close tomorrow. So, yeah, boys and girls, we're going to have to come. Hey, listen. I need you boys locked in tomorrow, okay? You need to show up here caffeinated, hydrated, and ready to lock the fuck in to trade NFP in the morning before early close and before Independence Day, okay? Can you guys do that for me? Can you boys and girls do that for me? Can you make me this promise? I don't want to hear no BS when market opens. Oh, hang on, I got to pee. Like, no. Go wake up early. Get that caffeine going, and let's freaking lock in tomorrow. Be a patriot and do some giveaways tomorrow. Dynamite, you fucking gaslighter, you. Look at Dynamite trying to manipulate me, trying to imply that it would be unpatriotic for me to not do a giveaway tomorrow for NFP. There we go. What I tell you, boys, London High was gonna get this fucking. We're just gonna jump through it. My prediction, I guess, with that was at least right. I was still kind of holding out hope that I would maybe get picked up on this limit. Man, all right, limit coming off. Congrats to you guys that took the 5 minute. We tape read. I tape read this, I should say. But shoot, dude. Yeah, your entry 9:40. The 9:40 a.m. 5-minute candle. Retested this 5-minute breaker. You had like 3 points of drawdown, and it was just a smooth, pretty painless, honestly, move. I mean, you would have had to sit in it for a little bit, but yeah, I think you sat in that trade for probably about 40-45 minutes. Dang, man. All right, well, shoot, it's 10:30 incoming here. I would say that I'd be open to shorts now that the London High has traded to. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys ended up taking the longs at all. Yeah. The one that got away. The one that got away. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. President Trump announces new trade deal with Vietnam. Classic. All right. Well, moment of truth here. This is freaking tough. This is strong. So now at this point, if a short does set up, my thought process is more like this. That this still is counter trend, and I'm just looking for a rebalance to about 50% of the range. Plenty of reason for price to pull back. We left a lot of open gaps like on this 15-minute as well down in here in a discount. So We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, I might have just shit the bed and waited and missed out on potentially the only move of the day. Man, congrats, you guys. I caught that. I see a few ones in the chat here. Yeah. Tradeify, Calm Night. Your message was removed because you used all caps, by the way. Tradeify, My Fund of Futures, Apex. I still have funded accounts with Top Step. Everyone, because I don't trade them or show them ever, because Top Step's a little slut and cheated on me. They think that I just blew the accounts. I didn't blow the fucking accounts, chat. I'm just not touching them. The silent treatment. What is that called? No contact. No contact. Whoever speaks first loses. And you wait. And you wait. He's got to talk to his wife or the fucking tooth fairy. Fact of the matter is, he doesn't trust you. And why would he? Look at you, bunch of fucking sleazy salesmen. So, what do you say? You mean to tell me, if I put you in a Kodak, at 38, and I took you out at 62, you would be telling me, Chester, pick me up a few hundred shares of Kodak on the spot right now. Come on. Did he found guilty? Actually, I have not followed the Diddy case at all. I usually just rely on the chat to tell me such headlines. But sometimes you guys are just capping. Who's my mentor in the trading industry? I mean, no one, I guess, really. I guess ICT maybe, but I wouldn't say that I really have a mentor really at this point. Nancy Pelosi's husband. I definitely look up to him. All right, man. Peace out, Tekka. Yeah, shoot, boys. Hey. For those of you guys that did catch the long, I was too big of a pansy to push the button 10 minutes into the open. So, but for those of you guys that did, gotta give it up for you. Gotta give it up for you. I mean, damn. That's the only sad part is like when you catch a move like that, I mean, your day can be over with. Like, what more do you need to do? In and out, 45 minutes, and you're on the golf course. Looking mean and driving green. I don't know, whatever the fuck they say. I don't know. If you don't have a mentor, how did you learn trading? Well, I mean, I used to have mentors, Calm Night, if that's what you're asking. But that's not what you asked. You said, who is my mentor? I don't have one anymore. Because at this point, it's just about gaining experience and learning from my own experiences and getting better myself, etc. But, I mean, yeah, plenty. I would say, though, that... Here's the thing, though. There's a lot of people that I learned from over the years, as I've told you guys. Obviously, you guys know my trading journey at this point. I've done a lot of strategy jumping. My first, like, 2-3 years, I was just strategy jumping. I was a little strategy whore, I was. Just jumping wherever the fuck. And I just believed anything anybody told me. Like, if somebody told me that they, like, were this amazing trader with all this profit, etc., I just like, oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah. Must be true. If he says it, it must be true. If it's on the internet, it must be true. So I'm not going to just, like, name drop a bunch of people that don't deserve to be name dropped, right? because I wouldn't recommend them. But I would say I trade ICT concepts. That should give you a pretty good clue of anybody, like where my alliances, I guess, would fall, or like where I would push people towards. But I'm biased, obviously. So, but yeah, plenty of options out there. Plenty of I'll put it this way: there's a lot more resources out there for free today than there ever was when I got started. I mean, why do you guys think I joined a freaking network marketing company and was paying $300 a month to learn trading? Man. Come on. So, but I genuinely believe that you do not need a course. You do not need any mentorships. There's so much free shit at this point, and there's so many live streamers that do give good value for free, in my opinion. So it's like, but the thing is people buy a course or a mentorship and they're just like, oh, okay, well, this magical person is gonna magically teach me how to not be a fucking retard. Because here's the thing, you guys aren't losing money because you're just so fucking bad at ICT concepts or any strategy that you might be deploying. It's not because you're bad at the strategy, the technical side of things. That's not why you're losing money, is it? No, it's not. No. You're losing money because from time to time, you like to go full retard mode with your trading account. That is the facts. And no course, no mentorship is going to magically fix that problem for you. You know what will fix the problem for you? When you eventually decide, holy shit, if I don't stop doing this, I'm going to be homeless. So maybe I should consider stopping this. Then you'll stop. Or you'll become homeless. I mean, it's just like, you know what I mean? So yeah, you buying a course or a mentorship is not going to help you. Most of you guys are fucking actually damn good like traders with like technicals and doing technical analysis and reading a chart. Like, that is the easy part. How hard is it to just say, oh yeah, we swept liquidity, we printed a fair value gap, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard. I am XD today. I am. But no, in all seriousness, I mean, I can sit here and I can either make excuses for why I didn't take it. I can tell you why I didn't take it initially. The reason that I didn't take it, you guys know, I put a lot of significance most of the time on macros, which is the last 10 minutes of the hour into the first 10 minutes of the subsequent hour. Right? So I was waiting on this, also partially due to, at the time, you got to remember, this entry on the 5-minute happened at, again, 10 minutes into the open. So the 15-minute candle closed here finally, but my entry would have had to have been basically 10 minutes before that. So the 15-minute, I didn't know if we would end up wicking, holding this order block, propulsion block, whatever you want to call it, and then me being offside, being long bias. So I opted to wait. I chose to wait. I'm like, let's get into the macro. Let's get to the top of the hour. As we got into the macro, you can see the 15-minute candle closed here. Literally the next candle, 9:45, like virtually zero lower wick at all. So I'm sitting here waiting for a manipulation. I'm talking you through like what was going on in my head if I didn't do a good enough job while I was looking at this. So the next hour opens up and I'm like, okay, what do I want to see? I did say this very clearly. I'm like, I want to see the new hour open up, wick lower, and then we want to hopefully look to get position in the wick to go higher. Perhaps I have the benefit of hindsight now, so I can look at this and say, oh, perhaps I just should have used this 5-minute block here. You know, hindsight would say, oh, well, that would have been a beautiful trade. So very little lower wick. I went to try to take this, and it just didn't come back at all for me. And that happens, you know, when you're waiting and waiting and waiting for confirmations, eventually it's going to go, right? So that's just part of it. But hopefully that makes sense at least, right? Like, again, might sound like an excuse. If it does, it's whatever. But that is all the things that were going through my schnoggin at that time. So, you know, a guy just wanted to be secure. He just wanted to feel confident in the trade. He didn't want to have to second guess it and be a little bit anxious and fearful, like, oh fuck, did I front run this? Am I getting in too early, right? You know, makes a guy feel good inside. You guys ever seen the movie Tommy Boy? Why did they put a guarantee on the box then? Why does a guy even want a guarantee? Well, makes a guy feel good inside. Sure, why wouldn't it? But everybody knows the guarantee on the box is only as good as the man who writes it. Next thing you know, you come home, there's money missing off the dresser, and your daughter's knocked up. I've seen it 100 times. God. Anyway. New 30-minute candle. Previous 30-minute candle ended up closing above London high. Yeah, guys, this looks bullish. The sentiment in the chat was right, though, today. Macros don't exist? Fuck off, Kareem. Yeah, they do. Buddy says macros don't exist? Oh my god. The urge to just go, like, tick for tack and just show, like, 1,000 different examples. I'm not gonna do it. If you don't believe in them, then you don't believe in them. I don't give a fuck. No, you're all good, XD. ES give you many chances. Mew, I don't know. Mew, I'm just like picturing you being in like some remote like African village. I don't know why. I think it's that. Maybe it's the name. ES give you many chances, brother. Why you no take? Oh, that was the Russian coming out again. Yeah. I'm just stalling here, boys and girls. Let's see what let's see what 11 a.m. brings. I will say though that this is looking like a ripper though. And I don't think well, we'll see. We'll see how this hourly closes in 17 minutes. Let me not get too far ahead of myself. But I will say this is going to be a hard move to try to fade or want to fade at all, despite London high being taken. I'm going to go ahead and mark out. I mean, damn, look at this. This might just be a buy and keep buying day. Humana. see if we can get some sort of a manipulation at least. Manipulate into this 5-minute gap, perhaps. Oops. Get something. Oops. Need to see some short-term lows get ran out here. And then maybe look to frame. Something like this. Here we go. New 50-minute candle in less than a minute. Away! Look at this drop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. You hope Powell will never yap again? I think that's what Trump wants to. What do you think, chat? Manipulation or what? I mean, what a drop. I said I wanted to see a drop and it instantly dropped. Am I him? Or no? Definitely not. All right, new 15-minute here. Oops. That's tough. Or wait, I think I marked this out wrong. Yeah. I'm looking at playing this inversion for higher. It's just looking like a buy the dip market today. Look at that reaction on the 5-minute. Holy cow. See if I get picked up here. Let's see. Macro begins in like a minute as well. Am I tripping, or does price typically fly around July 4th? I don't know, actually. I've never paid attention if that's a reoccurring theme or not. Why would you want to enter there if we are not in a discount? I mean, fair question, but I just don't want to fade this order flow. Like, what am I gonna do? Short this? Is that what do you want me to short this right now? Just wait. I mean, oh my god. I waited earlier and look what that did for me. No, bro. Come on. I put my limit here because I wanted to see the retest of the inversion. And I was also trying to get a little better RR out of this. Oh, come the fuck on, bro. Get out of my ass. Wow. Real estate investment broker. I should have waited even less than I was currently waiting. Oh my god, this thing's gonna just rip, ain't it? Are you shitting my dick? Macro's beginning here. We'll see if we get. I'll see if I get picked up, I guess. I just can't frame shorts right now. OB's been the play today. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Can't believe it's gonna... Is it really about to do me like that? Is it really about to do me like that? Yeah, Brooke, this might... I mean, it might be no trade for me today, too. Let one go. First, then my last buy limit didn't get picked up. Now this buy limit is maybe being left. I just don't want to chase this. Like, I don't want to... Like, there's a 1 minute gap here. Some of you are probably like, why don't you enter there? I just... At that point, it's like this trade becomes real shit. If I enter here, because my stop still has to stay down here to account for this. Bro, my trade just becomes a... I mean, yeah, it's just, what's the point? You feel me? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Come on.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
People on TikTok. I went long at 7:43 a.m. and held the London highs. So true. Guys, I'm thinking that I might get left here. Again. But it sure would be nice. My entry is right on this 3-minute OB. I do like that. I do like that. Let's watch this. Ooh. Never say never. Just like Justin Bieber says, never say never. Never say never. There we go. All right. I got picked up on this. Stop here is at the low of the OB. See if we can get this pump through the previous session highs. New York AM session high from yesterday and potentially yesterday London session high as well. Here in the 11 a.m. macro. New hour coming in 5 minutos. May PA flashbacks for Tyler. Oh my God, dude. Were you guys there? I mean, how many of you guys were there? I got left behind on a couple dandies, dude, in May. Oh my God. FOMC was one of them. I mean, that really was something else. The market had it out for me. I just couldn't I couldn't stay on that bull. If I'm looking for a trade in the PM session, long or shorts, I mean, Alex, it really depends on how the rest of this AM goes, what we look like after lunch. I don't know. I would just have to see what we look like and make it and see what makes the most sense. But just looking at like current order flow here, I just think we look bullish. I mean, I could see a retracement in here. Like this hourly is going to close in 3 minutes. We're going to leave behind an hourly gap. So I'll put it this way. Like if we leave an hourly gap and then we trade into that hourly gap, this trade that I'm currently in will fail. But would I be willing to like fade all this move? I don't know. I don't know about that. Imagine this is the one down move all morning. Don't say that. Oh, no. If it is, I won't have to imagine it, though. I can have a mulligan. Thanks, Lang Trades. Probably go break even. We can trade to another new high here. Will be the idea. Yes, sir. All right, Binance me. You do this every day. You just said you come in here and you just spam. God. Retards. Binance me. I'm not even putting you in timeout. You're just, I'm blocking you from the channel. I don't want to see your fucking name in here ever again. And I won't now that I've blocked you. I won't see it. The phone's ringing in the Indian call center. Go pick it up. Now Gabe's calling me. Bro, I'm streaming right now. No, I'm not stressed. I feel like I'm on side. I think it makes sense to be bullish until, I mean, obviously until it doesn't make sense. A new hour just opened up, boys and girls. Like again, I can't frame a short right now. Doesn't mean that the trend is your friend until the end, right? So doesn't mean that I can't be buying the top of this move. Anything is possible at the end of the day. But this indeed to me is the move that makes the most sense, with clear targets in close proximity. So, you know, I'm willing to give it a shot. If it fails, it fails. You know what would be more stressful is like seeing the move and then be like, we have to go lower. We have to go lower. We have to short this. It can't keep going higher. And then I do that and then it just keeps going higher. You know what I mean? I think that would be a lot more stressful and a lot more silly. A lot sillier. Wouldn't you agree? I don't like that we didn't put a lower wick on this hourly, but exactly, Carlos. That's my one thing with traders as well. When they talk in absolutes, like this has to happen, it is doing this. It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't know fucking what's about to fucking happen. Nobody does. All right, guys, I'm break even here. I'm actually just gonna go to the low of the current hourly candle because, I mean, if the hourly candle now puts in a lower wick and flips bearish, I don't really love it as much, especially considering that the hourly has an hourly gap as well that we could. So I'm sorry, that was a 30-minute I was looking at. Forgive me. A 30-minute gap down in here at the London high that we could come get. So I'd really like to see this just follow through here. And if not, I'm fine getting stopped here a few points of profit, I guess. Bottom line is I missed the main buy move today, so. But break even now, so let the trade play. Why break even? Well, this OB sponsored a new high. So I mean that's my logic here. If you're in the trade and you don't want to go break even, fucking by all means, don't go break even, dude. I just don't want to go from green to red and then go try to break the course record today because I'm going to be beating Bob Barker's ass if that happens. God damn it, I hate that Bob Barker. Whoa! The club went further than the ball. Here's the 1 minute, by the way. All right, I'll go here. Happy? We'll let this gap and little volume imbalance may be protected if it comes down there. Muhammad's in the short. Good luck, dude. Just kidding. I hope it doesn't work out for you. I think it's from SpongeBob, Junaid. Humana, 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 humana. We did trade into this gap actually already. Ever so slightly. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I'm going short today. Tell me why. Ah, this is fun, ain't it? Where else would you rather be than here with me? Right, chat? Probably gonna start like trailing stop aggressively once we take out this Tuesday New York AM high. I'm tempted to maybe just fucking close my trade up here too. Just to lock it in. 1.3 R. Oh boy. That's tough. That's tough. We'll see. Let's give it a little bit of room here. But if we wick this and then close back below it, I might just hop out. Hop out. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. I'm gonna trail stop though. I'm gonna lock some of this in. And same thing here. If we get above this high, I'll probably trail to wherever this low gets formed. Give it to us, Blanston. Give it to us. Come on. The boys are hungry. Please, God, Trump, do not tweet anything bad right now. This is copy traded today. Yes. Yes. Yesterday's, I had a little mishap. I've learned from my setbacks. Hopefully. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Anyway, guys, stop has trailed 20 points in profit currently, so got 20 points locked in. Taking in, you watch that dirty whore mouth of yours. I don't even know why I'm bullish at this point. Just because it feels right. You can't tell me we got this close. Bruh. What a slut. All right. All right, well, it trailed out in profit there, 20 points. So, there you go. Only trade of the day, unfortunately, got left behind on the other opportunities here. So, that's all right. Let's see what we get. I mean, look at these equal highs that we just left here at yesterday's AM high. That's crazy. 5-minute gap being traded into right now. And just took this low out. Macro just ended as well. What do you think? What do you think, boys and girls? Is it a trailed stop too tight scenario and this plays out? Or is it GG's? We took those highs on MNQ? Oh, well. I mean, look at that. Look at that body right there. Let's see. I don't know. The idea for me, though, is just, you know, hopefully to see this gap just hold it. But, I mean, as more candles have formed here, 5-minute, 3-minute gap. Wicks do the wicking. Or whatever they say. Yeah. Notice how the 1-minute candle closes back in the gap. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, it was so close to TP. I considered just TPing here. So that wouldn't have even been filled, unfortunately. But, yeah, I wanted to see a wick into the gap, trade through here, then I was going to trail to here, so on and so forth. But, shucks. Shucks. We'll find out if it was too tight. I'm going to watch it. If it comes back to my entry, I like it. This hourly candle will be actually flipping bearish if we get to right here. If we get to 811. We did not put a lower wick, obviously, on the hourly, which we already talked about. So, you know, I just wanted to secure something for the trade if, you know, if we're going to flip this candle back bearish or even go print a lower wick on this. But now we got this inversion here. I would expect, honestly, us to trade through this gap and give us a lower wick on this. No, I mean, it is what it is. If anything, I'm more bummed about like the, you know, the move that I missed this morning, because we did frame it up, and I guess in hindsight, I probably could have been a little bit more aggressive with that 10 a.m. power of 3. You know, because I was looking essentially for the same setup right here, and I was willing to take that. So I don't really have a good reason as to like why wouldn't I have been willing to take this too, right? If I was willing to take this, I should have been willing to take this in hindsight, but that's probably the only criticism I would give myself for today. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, I was on the right side all morning here for the most part, and any profit's better than no profit, I guess. Any profit's better than no profit, right? Day before NFP. Come on, guys. It could be way worse today. You know how many people probably blew their shit to smithereens today somehow? Even though it was just like, I mean, how many people were just shorting the shit out of this today, you think? What's crazy is we didn't really even set up like any shorts, did we? Like if for those of you guys that were bearish and looking for shorts, where would you have shorted? Truthfully. Even like this, like when we were talking about this, digging down into the 5 minute here and then going back higher. I mean, this was like, I felt like this was obvious manipulation, just the speed. And then we immediately come back up and invert. Like this was, to me, this would have been a bad short. But that'd be like maybe the only case I could see people making for a possible short if they're looking at this as displacement and then shorting that. But that was not quality in my opinion at all. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I don't even know where you shorted today, honestly. So hopefully if you were bearish, like, you know, you got saved, right? Saved from any bad trades. Am I down today? No, I'm green today. I just got stopped out in profit on this. You know, ideally I'd be a lot greener if I would have been a participant earlier, but not much I can do about that at this point. NFP is tomorrow. NFP is tomorrow, boys and girls. Thursday NFP. Just kind of watching this now. I'm just give us some closure. See if the move still plays. See if to me, if this comes back down to my entry, which I think is pretty likely, I think it was the right decision to at least secure something. Obviously, if it just rips to TP, you could easily say the opposite, but I am trading tomorrow. Yes, I'm trading tomorrow. We got NFP and it's an early close, so we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Obviously, we also have 10 a.m. news. So this is where it gets a little bit fucky because we have NFP, but then we also have 10 a.m. news. When the fuck have we ever had 10 a.m. news on NFP? And then we have early close. I don't know. Tomorrow could be interesting. But I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I need you guys to show up tomorrow. I need you guys to show up tomorrow fucking sharp, okay? You need to be locked in. I show up tomorrow just dragging ass. Seeing double. Yeah, same time Naviation, ESS Naviation. ESSN Aviation. That actually makes more sense. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. 18 after 11. But anyway, let's do a P&L check while we wait a little bit. P&L check. But otherwise, yeah, we've been, knock on wood, I believe we've at least been green every day this week. So far. So. Yeah. See? Thanks, AB. You tell him. You fucking tell him, AB. Don't make me do it. You do it. You do it for me. You guys better shape up. You understand? Or else. Or else. But yeah, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you guys are green, red, or flat. Green, red, or flat. Green, red, or flat on the day. Almost ended up being flat. Missed the biggest move of the day, obviously. But we got a little something for our troubles. Full porting tomorrow. I love when you talk dirty. Short, bruv. Why? Why would I do that? Listen, I'm kind of hoping that we short here in the short term. Just because, one, it makes sense to with the hourly candle. And then two, I already got trailed out in profit on this. So it would be obviously a little bit more painful if it goes to target now. You know? But no, I'm not going to short this. I might have some schnuts on me, but they ain't that big. Unfortunately. Sometimes. Oh, so you're saying you guys are full porting the actual NFP release? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Grab a couple MFF accounts. I forgot to cancel one of my Apex accounts and it renewed. So I actually have an Apex eval as well. Locked and loaded. Why the fuck would price keep going up? Because of exactly that taken in. That sentiment right there. Why the fuck is this still going up? That's why. And it ain't like there's no reason for price to go up. Look at all this. Like, let me toggle the sessions back on for you. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Look at all these session highs. Just lined up for you. Just lined up for the taking. All I know is we did take recently in the current session. We caught the move through the AM session high. And that's where we started trailing. And if we keep trending, we keep trending. This is kind of getting boring, though. We're just fucking starting to go sideways. So, anyway, looking at the chat. 66 votes only? What the fuck? You guys all... 66 votes? Let me see how many likes we got here. Do we got at least 60... Do we got 69 likes at least? 79 likes. Even better. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chat. Anyway, well, most of the chat is green. For the few of you that did vote. And second place is flat. So, hey. Not too bad for a pre-NFP day. Hopefully most of you guys are green. If you voted honestly, but appreciate you guys showing up. As usual, go ahead and hit that like button for your boy before you go. It'd mean a lot to me. And it helps the channel more than you'll ever know. Okay? Do me a solid. Thumb me. Appreciate you guys showing up. Enjoy the rest of your guys' Wednesday. I'm going to go try to break the course record. So wish me luck. And we will be back here tomorrow around market open. Same time, same place. Enjoy your hump day, boys and girls. We will see you tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.